Peace. This is Wise Words Media back at y'all for another round. And things are heating up between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia leading up to their big clash April 20th, 2024, that will be taking place live at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. During the latest press conference, some dirt has been dished out where Devin Haney on right there on the platform, while Ryan Garcia is on the microphone, starts saying that Ryan Garcia is doing coke. And this comes after the fact that Ryan Garcia revealed a picture of himself smoking weed. Now, for Ryan to be smoking weed before a huge fight, man, I mean, this has got to be probably next to the Tank fight. I don't want to say it's the biggest fight next to the Tank fight, because the Tank fight was blockbuster. But this is right there with the Tank fight. This is a major fight for Ryan. Why are you smoking weed, brother? Like, that is not, it's not the move to make. But, you know, Devin Haney capitalized. He had some interesting statements. He said, you know, he himself, Devin Haney, said that he is a model when it comes to this boxing thing. He takes his boxing thing serious with all his life. He's not putting himself and his career at risk by doing things like drinking and smoking weed. And Ryan Garcia downplayed the weed. You know, he got up there and said, oh, well, weed is legal. It's legal. But it doesn't make it necessarily beneficial for you, no matter how legal it is, you know? Like, that stuff catches up to you, especially when you're in there with elite talent like Devin Haney that can dissect and pick you apart. You know, he comes in there with a solid foundation, a great team with him and his father, and you can tell they watch a lot of video. They not only watch a lot of video, but they're very good communicating in the ring. That's very important. That bond that a trainer and fighter have is so crucial, so huge when it comes to a fight of this magnitude, because every instruction that's given can be what leads you to victory. And Devin Haney is the type that he listens to his father. Clearly, you saw in the last fight against Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis is a dog. He comes in there and he knocks people out. But the Haney camp had a game plan. They had a game plan. They executed it, and what we saw was one of the most perfect, one of the most flawless performances we've ever seen in a championship fight, ever. I mean, the numbers speak for itself. Regis Prograis, who was the champion going into this fight, had the lowest punching percentage in CompuBox history, in the history of boxing, in that fight. So that just goes to show you masterclass thinking, masterclass preparation, and execution. They came in there with a game plan, executed it, and Regis couldn't adjust to it. Now you have Devin Haney with this information now, with social media showing what's the name, chiefing on some weed, Ryan Garcia smoking weed, and he talking about he drinks too. Man, you know what that game plan is going to be now. They're going right to that body, man. And if the blueprint wasn't out there already, because Tank Davis already revealed that by knocking out Ryan Garcia with a punch to the liver. If that already doesn't show you, if that already wasn't like, okay, the blueprint's laid out, hit him to the body. Now, with this party mentality of smoking weed, drinking, and living your best life while you are in a high-stakes career like boxing, no bueno, man. What they're going to do is they're going to prepare a game plan where they're going to go to the body a lot. And I'm calling it from now. I could see a stoppage, again, in similar fashion. The way that Tank folded him, I can see it happening where Ryan's going to go down again with a body shot, because they are going to chop that tree down just like they did Lomachenko. Devin Haney showed you in the Lomachenko fight, He's comfortable going to the body. So he went to the body, and what ended up happening, it tired Lomachenko out. Usually you see Lomachenko is a slow starter, but he comes on very strong the second half of the fight, and he closes out fights. You know, he steps on the gas and he closes people out. You know, case in point, the Linares fight, the Jermaine Ortiz fight. There's several fights where, even the Teofimo Lopez fight, you saw that Lomachenko struggled in the beginning, but then he picks it up in the later rounds, and he closes out very well. With the Devin Haney fight, he did really good in the middle rounds, but then towards the end he struggled, and that was a lot of credit is due to a lot of those body punches. Those body punches are like chopping down a tree, just one strike at a time before that tree chips away, and that tree eventually comes down. And that's what they were doing. They gassed him out by going to that, taking out constant air, hitting that body. Next thing you know, Lomachenko just didn't have the same energy those last 2 rounds. And Devin Haney, I already see it now. Now that the cat's out the bag, now that we know that Ryan is drinking and smoking, this thing might not end too well for Ryan Garcia. But let me know what's going on, how y'all feel about this fight. We got the big one coming up next month. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Does this latest weed and drinking allegation, do you think that does anything to impact this fight? Do you think that will now give Devin Haney the edge? Or do you still think Ryan Garcia, regardless of what, is going to steamroll? Because I'm hearing a lot of people saying he's going to catch Devin Haney with a clean shot and knock him out. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Drop some bars. I'm Waz for Waz Words Media. Peace.